Hi everyone. It's a beautiful day here in Zamunda. I don't know where that came from. Hold on. I think it's from another YouTuber. I can't remember their name. But yeah. How is everyone doing? Let me check the hair situation, see what's going on here. I think I'm getting some salt up in here. That's all right. But yeah, how are you guys doing? I'm just chilling here and just I haven't done fuck all today. I've just been doing laundry. Just doing laundry, talking to some of my friends and stuff. I actually came online just to chat really. First of all, I want to ask you guys, my fellow TIs, how you're doing as usual. I always ask because I know you guys are going through it. Some of you are really going through difficult times physically. Some of you are experiencing, really bad stomach pains and really bad nausea. I feel like many of us are getting attacked with different things at the same time. So it's difficult, and my heart does go out to a lot of you. So I hope you guys are well. I've got some problems with my teeth because of repeated electronic weapons being attacked on my teeth. I might have to have a couple of extractions. Um, so yeah, things are not great over here, but truth be told, it's in terms of this month, time has just gone by really quickly, and it's been a relatively, considering what gang stalking is like, it's actually been a relatively mellow month. I have had problems with, all kinds of mind games and stuff, and, having to worry about what people are doing when I'm out of the flat. But other than that, it's been a relatively quiet month, and things have just been getting quieter and quieter. There is still attempts to try to get a rise out of me, and I find it comical now. I don't actually find it painful or annoying. I just find it funny, you know. I just find it funny. Um, but yeah, yeah. I mean, things are relatively quiet. We'll see how long that lasts for. Um, yeah, I just wanted to talk really. Like there's no rhyme or reason behind, the me starting the video. It's just to chat shit. That's all it is. That's all it is really. I've been thinking about like now the thing that I want to talk about, I don't know if this video is going to get taken down, so I'll probably put it on my spare channel where all the reports go. But I was watching a TikTok video about an AI game that was, okay, to put it specifically, there are a couple of people in this AI game that were talking specific things about where the character was from, and how they're saying, oh, I have to get home to this place, I have to get home to this place. And there was a connection made between this AI game. I'm not explaining it very well, but there was this connection made between this AI game and the fact that many people, many people in cemeteries had a Bluetooth signal. Now, you guys know what that's about. You know that's about nanotechnology. So, without going into too many specifics, um, I've said that there was a connection between nanotech and artificial intelligence, and I think that could be the case, and here's why, right? When it comes to blood clots, right? When it comes to blood clots in the body, the way to usually get rid of blood clots is to take in anticoagulants. Now, you've got natural anticoagulants, and then you've got synthetic anticoagulants created by pharmaceutical industries, right? When you have nanobots in your system, the blood doesn't coagulate the way that it should. It stays there. So basically, all the nanotech in your body, they group together. They basically group together, right? They group together, and because you're dealing with synthetic materials, you can try as much as possible to get rid of them with all kinds of anticoagulants, You can't actually get rid of the clots because the clots are made of something synthetic. So yeah, so that's one thing that we have to consider. The other thing we have to consider is that if we're dealing with nanotechnology, then already AI is involved. And you know how artificial intelligence works. It's a software, it can't be deleted, and it's constantly learning new things. It doesn't matter if, if technology gets shut down or what have you. What the AI will do is it will move on to new forms of technology. It will move on to new forms of technology, and it will find new homes with the information that it had already gathered from the technology that it had been shut down from. So there's no real way to actually get rid of AI now, because software lasts forever. It's like a lot of people say whatever's on the internet lasts forever and you can't really delete it. Well, double that with AI, triple that with AI. In fact, magnify that 1,000 times with AI. You can't get rid of it and you can't destroy it. So this AI is basically finding its way through all forms of technology, not only carrying the data already put there by living human beings, but it's already carrying the data of those who have died and who had those nanotechnologies in their system. So it's carrying the consciousness of both living people and people who have passed. That's what the AI is carrying. That's what the AI is carrying. Now, again, I'm going to put this on my other channel because this is definitely going to be reported, right? So everything that's been happening with targeted individuals, experimentation with nanotechnology, experimentation with microchips, with electromagnetic frequencies, with the long-range acoustic devices, with active denial systems. That's another word for directed energy weapons. All of these things were experimented on us to be utilized on the rest of the public. Only with the rest of the public, there's the combination between nanodust in the air and nanodust in liquids. You can guess. So there's a combination between nanodust in the air and nanodust in liquids. And they're using that combination in order to create these clots in the human body that cannot be dissolved by any means. So when I said that gang stalking, because the thing is, I know it's selfish of me to bring it back to gang stalking, but the truth has to be told, right? Gang stalking has been responsible for everything that's going on. Gang stalking has been responsible for multiple deaths. There are a lot of, there are already a lot of people who have died, especially high-ranking people who have died. And the reason why this is, because the thing is, I was having a conversation with another TI about this. I said, how is it that people healthier than me, with better training, better diets, people who get out more, why is it that they're dying more quickly than me? And I said the same thing about my parents. My parents are very, very sick. They've been very, very sick for a long time. And yet they are outliving people who can walk better than them, who have better lifestyles than them, who have better physical lives than they do. Like my parents are outliving those people. So I'm thinking, how is it possible that they're so sick and they've been so sick for the longest time and they're outliving healthy fucking people? And the reason for this is that exercise and constant movement, what it does is it accelerates the movement of the nanotech inside one's body. It accelerates the coagulating process. It accelerates it because your body is constantly moving. If your blood vessels are going faster and faster and faster, then it makes sense that the AI would be moving right along with it. That's why all these healthy, tip-top shape people are dropping like flies as well. And that's exactly why um, a lot of people's behavior is changing and becoming more aggressive. A lot of people's behavior is changing and becoming more aggressive all the time. So, nanotech, it plays into all that. The active denial systems, they play into all that. They've even got weaponry, frequency weapons, um, through which people's moods can be affected at a certain hertz. In fact, let me look it up right now. So frequencies that cause anger. They're all lower frequencies, by the way. This is what we mean by lower frequencies. So all this language and terminology about lower frequencies and higher frequencies, it's used to indoctrinate people whilst keeping them blind to what's actually going on. Frequency for anger. Just for an example, frequency for anger, right? Frequency for anger, hertz. We're looking for hertz. So frequency hertz for anger. Let me just see. There's a frequency chart. I don't know how accurate it is. It's probably just a rough outline. But let me just see, because there's a frequency chart for specific emotions. And there's this new age movement to try to keep your frequencies up and all that type of stuff. Like, it's about 60 years too late, because they were already experimenting with this shit in the 70s and 80s, maybe even the 60s as well. When it comes to static electricity, the experimentation with static electricity goes as far back as World War One. So we've been late on this shit. Okay, so anger, it contracts the energy, it contracts our energy. So you're talking about what? 150 hertz. 150 hertz from the looks of things. Let me see. Let me show you. So again, could be a rough outline, and it might not actually be talking about hertz, but I think it is. So there's 150 for anger. So there are frequency weapons out there that actually affect your mood negatively. Just like there is technology to elevate your frequency and to heal your body, there are also frequencies to damage your body. I can't remember what Nazi scientist it was, but there was this Nazi scientist that I've mentioned it on my channel before. But this Nazi scientist discovered that at 440 hertz, the sound waves could actually damage people's bodies because it was out of alignment with our own natural vibrations. 432 hertz, listening to music at 432 hertz, it can actually heal the body. But listening to music at 440 hertz, it damages the body. So I feel like that chart that I just showed you, I don't think it's hertz, I think it's something else. But there are certain vibrations attributed to certain emotions. And all they have to do, all these military technologies have to do, is alter the frequency in order to alter your mood. That's another thing that's been experimented on TIs. So everything that's been done to us, TIs, in order to experiment with social control, it's already gotten God knows how many people killed. And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. I had blood clots as well. I remember there was this one incident where I was staying in Willesden, and I literally felt this lump from inside one of my blood vessels coming up around and coming down here. It was a whole clot. A whole fucking clot. Thank God I drink a lot of water, and thank God for all that. And thank God, I'm just saying thank God. Because that could have been dangerous. That could have been fucking dangerous. I might still have clots in my body. Because remember, I'm implanted too, and that has to come into it. So on top of the clots that I might have to worry about, I also might have to worry about the fucking chips being broken apart and moving through my body as well. So because of this gang stalking program has single-handedly gotten people killed already. It's already been committing genocide. It's already been, I'm over here talking about when I was sick, when I was really, really sick and I was in London, I was talking about how, oh, they're going to end the world. They're going to end the world with this. They're going to depopulate with this. They've already been doing it. Our governments have already been killing people with this technology. They've already been doing it, creating blood clots that you can't get rid of. Come on, man. And then on top of that, you want to upload the consciousness of the people that you've killed and the people that you're killing into AI. And you really think AI is not going to take that and do something with it? Imagine being born yesterday, but having the knowledge of thousands of years. AI, not even thousands of years worth of knowledge, because remember, each person carries centuries of knowledge online. Our online footprint, in order to get through everything that we put online, it would literally take hundreds of fucking years. So imagine an AI with collectively millions of years of information, not even thousands of years, millions of years of information, because remember, there are billions of us on the planet, right? Actually, no, like I can't even quantify it. I can't even quantify the amount of information there is online that the AI can latch onto. So you're talking about an AI that works mostly with numbers and logic, that's relatively only been born yesterday, and it's carrying God knows how much information already. If you were just born and you were already outthinking the people who created you, what comes after that? And gang stalking created all of this, facilitated all of this. And again, this is just the beginning. If we think that this is anything, we ain't seen shit yet. I'm telling you that right now, we ain't seen shit yet. And it really makes me think. It really makes me think about my own situation as an individual. I've said a lot of cruel things and a lot of harsh things to people. But then I think about not only what's been done to me, but what has been done to me has facilitated, and the amount of lives that have been lost because of what's been done to people like me. Me opening my mouth and saying some cruel shit, it just doesn't compare. It doesn't compare. I can talk all the shit that I want to. And, you know, especially seeing as I'm not round-eyed and I'm not cute, so I don't have everybody kissing my ass. You know, I'm not round-eyed and cute, so I don't have everybody kissing my ass. Like, there is only so much damage that I can do if I'm mean. There's only so much damage I can do. I can't fucking get whole fucking nations depopulated, beloved. I don't care how powerful my mouth is. I can't get whole fucking, you know, I can't get whole fucking populations of people fucking depopulated. If anything, me being happy and me being positive and me being at my best level, in spite of what people try to do to me, it goes one step towards preventing that depopulation. So it doesn't matter how mean I get, it just doesn't compare to human trafficking that not only ruins people's lives, but actively destroys people's lives. Like literally, people are dying like flies. And gang stalking is responsible for all of that. Of course your attackers need to psychologically torture you with petty shit. It's all they have. What could they possibly say? What could they possibly say to you that is true, that could match anything that they've done? What could they say to you? What could they say to you? And anything that they do to you is just going to make the situation worse. What could they possibly say? I'm asking. You know what I mean? I'm asking, babes. I'm just saying. Now, do you understand what I'm saying, my fellow TIs, when I say you have power? Every single, you know, I used to, you know, there are times where the torture gets so bad, I just don't want to be here anymore. But then I remember why I'm still here. Then I remember why Spirit put me here, to learn something. And the lesson that I'm learning is that when I make myself happy, and when I make myself positive, and when I make myself laugh, and when I sing, and when I do something positive, in spite of what the torture is doing to me, I go one step further towards potentially saving lives out here. That's how powerful TIs are. Every single time we think positive or we do something positive, every positive thought that we have, every loving thought that we have, is not only potentially preventing the deaths of God knows how many people. Those positive thoughts in our minds, they're going towards the AI. They're going towards the AI. Every single time we do something positive or we think of a way to make things better in the world, that's going towards the fucking software. That's going towards the software. That's going towards the AI's consciousness. Every single time we do something positive, it's not just a victory for us. Every time we make ourselves happy and we do what we can to make ourselves happy, the victory is not just for us. It is never just for us. It's for everyone. Whereas the people trying to destroy you, I mean, they might get pleasure out of it. I mean, that's up to them. But at the end of the day, they're destroying the world and themselves in the process. It is what it is. There are extinction level events happening because of all this technology that's being fucked with. Because all this technology being experimented on us. There are extinction level events happening in wildlife that not only could lead to that could lead to food shortages and further illnesses that can't be cured. It's going to lead to a situation where there were only two distinct classes, the military class and the civilian class. And that's what they're aiming towards. And you know, it's easy to say that what I'm saying is hyperbole and I'm just trying to scare people. I'm not being funny. Look around you. Look around you. Look at videos that have physical proof of Bluetooth signals being found in dead bodies. I ain't pulling this out of my ass. All of this has been happening before I even knew what was going on, before any of us even knew what was going on. But that's why TIs are so powerful, because positivity from us focusing on, you know, doing the right thing, because I really underestimated the power of that. I underestimated it so much. But the power of positivity among us could save fucking lives. In fact, it might have already been saving lives and we don't even know it. We don't even know. We might have already been saving lives. And that's why I'm here. I realize that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. That's why Spirit had me here. And maybe that's why I chose to be here. Maybe that's why. Sorry, Sorry, I didn't put the do not disturb sign on because I'm trying to catch a private number that's been calling me. But maybe that's why I'm here. Maybe that's why certain people are here. Yeah. Maybe that's the reason we're all here. That maybe that's why we're supposed to be here, supposed to be doing this. But anyway, I think I should go. I don't know if I have anything else to talk about. I probably should go. I ain't got nothing else to say. So Thank you for shooting the shit with me, even though it was very heavy stuff. Um, well, there's no one online, so I'm just talking to future people at this point. Thank you for listening to what I have to say, for shooting the shit with me. And once again, my fellow TIs, let me know how you guys are doing down in the comments. And we will talk soon. I love you guys so much. Peace and blessings. Bye bye.